Welcome to Smack That Fact, your go-to channel for mind-blowing lists of interesting and fascinating facts. Today, we bring you top 5 most bizarre and weird foods from around the world, part 3. Let's start. Number 5. Whale blubber and skin, Greenland. Muktuk is a traditional Inuit delicacy consisting of whale skin and blubber. The preparation of muktuk involves carefully removing the skin and blubber from the whale, typically a bowhead or beluga whale, and then slicing it into small, bite-sized pieces. These pieces are then consumed raw or lightly cooked. In some cases, the muktuk may be fermented by burying it in the ground or storing it in airtight containers for several months. In terms of taste and texture, muktuk offers a unique experience. The blubber is rich and fatty, with a creamy texture that melts in your mouth. It has a distinct flavor, often described as a combination of fishy and buttery notes. The skin, on the other hand, is chewy and gelatinous, providing a contrasting texture. Inuit communities have long relied on muktuk as a reliable source of sustenance and energy, particularly during the harsh winter months when other food sources are limited. Number 4. Bird drowned in brandy, France. Ortolan is a small bird found in Europe, known for its controversial use as a food delicacy. The captured ortolans are kept in cages and made to think it's nighttime by either removing their eyes or darkening the cage. This tricks them into overeating and getting fatter, which is believed to enhance the meat's flavor and texture. Then they are drowned in brandy and roasted whole. The traditional way to eat ortolan is by putting a napkin over your head to hide from God and eat the bird in one bite. People say it has a rich, gamey flavor and a tender texture, with the bones adding a crunchy element. Chewing the ortolan bird involves bone splinters that can cut into the gums, causing a small amount of bleeding. This mixes with the flavor of the bird's intestines, resulting in a distinct taste. Since their lungs are filled with brandy from drowning, the taste is also a bit alcoholic. A tiny 25-gram bird can cost up to £100 on the black market. That's roughly the same price per kilogram as white truffles. An alarming number of approximately 30,000 birds are still illegally captured and sold each year in France, even with a fine of around €6,000 if caught. Number 3. A dead seal stuffed with birds, Greenland. Kiviak is a traditional Inuit delicacy originating from Greenland that involves a unique method of fermenting small seabirds inside of a seal. The skin is carefully cleaned, ensuring that only a thick layer of fat remains. It is then sewn into a bag-like shape, ready to be filled with 300 to 500 little auk birds. Once the seal skin bag is packed tightly with the birds, it is sewn up, and the joint is coated with seal fat as a natural deterrent against flies. After the meticulous sealing process, the kiviak-filled seal skin is placed under a pile of rocks, where it will undergo fermentation. The fermentation period can range from a minimum of 3 months to as long as 18 months. During this time, the natural enzymes and bacteria break down the birds, resulting in a distinct transformation of flavors and textures. Once the fermentation is complete, the seal skin is dug up, and kiviak is ready for consumption. The flavor of kiviak is described as intense and unique, similar to a gorgonzola cheese. It is often served as a part of celebrations such as weddings or birthdays. Number 2. Fruit bat soup, Indonesia. Fruit bat soup is a traditional dish found in certain regions, particularly in parts of Asia and Africa. Fruit bats have a diverse diet, including jackfruit, lanzones, tree fruit, and durian, among other fruits. The soup is made by cooking fruit bats in a flavorful broth along with various herbs and spices. The taste of fruit bat soup can be described as gamey and unique, with a flavor that varies depending on the ingredients used in the broth. Some describe it as having a rich, meaty taste similar to other types of game meat. The texture of the meat can be tender and succulent when properly cooked. It's important to note that the consumption of fruit bat soup is not without controversy. Fruit bats are known carriers of viruses, including the potential for zoonotic diseases like the Ebola virus. As a result, health authorities advise caution when preparing bats for human consumption to ensure food safety. However, in certain cultures, the dish is valued for its perceived medicinal properties and is believed to provide nourishment and vitality. And at number 1 we have eggs boiled in the urine of young boys, China. Virgin boy eggs, also known as tong zi dan, are a traditional unique delicacy found in Danyang, China. The preparation of these eggs involves a peculiar method that may surprise many. The eggs are boiled in the urine of young boys, typically under the age of 10. This unusual practice has been a local tradition in Danyang for centuries and is listed by local officials as a part of the region's cultural heritage. You can buy virgin boys' eggs from street vendors who boil the eggs on the street. The process begins by collecting urine from young boys individually by each vendor. The eggs are then soaked and boiled in the urine for several hours. Afterward, the eggs are cracked and put back into the boiling mixture. The eggs are sold for about 1 yuan and 50 fen, approximately 24 cents, per egg and are approximately twice the price of normal eggs. The taste of virgin boy eggs is often described as unique and acquired. The eggs take on a strong aroma and flavor of urine, which is intensified during the boiling and soaking process. Some locals believe that consuming these eggs brings health benefits and can enhance vitality, even though it is scientifically proven that there are no health benefits from ingesting urine. We hope you enjoyed exploring this top 5 bizarre and weird foods from around the world. Stay tuned for part 4. Have you ever tried any of these strange foods, or would you be willing to try one? Let us know in the comments. Don't forget to smack that like button, subscribe to our channel and turn on the notification bell so you never miss another video.